Share Shot Reality. You can see us every single week on WrestleZone.com. You can also find the show on YouTube on the WrestleZone and Share Shot Reality YouTube channels. We hope you please subscribe, like, share, do all that fun stuff. Of course, every single Wednesday, audio podcast with myself, Wrestling Reality.
You don't have to listen to that.
You can do the same thing. Go to iTunes, download that. This Wednesday, the return of Virgil in studio.
Exactly.
On
you don't
Realities.
have to download it.
Last week was Mark Madden. He was talking Jim Cornette and Vince Russo. I think Jim Cornette's now blocked me. So there's that. All that's just shenanigans. Let's talk about Monday Night Raw. Roman Reigns is going to have some kind of he's going to have a segment. SummerSlam announcement.
Goldberg.
I say Goldberg.
Goldberg.
Oh, you're agreeing with me.
I said it first.
No, you did not.
I just said it right now before you said it on the air.
I said it on Wrestling Reality last week.
No one listens to that show. Goldberg, spear versus spear. Roman Reigns continues to just beat everybody.
Well, this is going to be a very anticlimactic segment.
That's exactly what we didn't really even discuss it.
Yeah, we actually didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's getting... Now, look, obviously, he still has great fruits of fire. There's talk of maybe Braun Strowman comes back and fights him there.
I don't think he needs to fight him. I think Roman should just have some sort of random feud match there, and Braun just comes out and murders him.
But I think... let's put it this way. SummerSlam, I think, will be Goldberg versus Roman Reigns. It makes a lot of sense because they want to really build SummerSlam up. I don't think Goldberg's done. Obviously, they're kind of building up. Well, not kind of. They are building to Roman versus Brock. So Goldberg's the guy that Brock took the title from. Spear versus spear, all that stuff. Pass the torch on to Roman. Not really a torch, but Goldberg puts him over.
Doesn't need a torch.
But
he's had the WrestleMania main event last 3 years.
But that's not to say that Goldberg will be what comes out of Monday Night segment. Monday Night segment, Roman might start to talk about SummerSlam, and then maybe Braun interrupts or something like that happens, which gets us to July's pay-per-view. But I do think before it's all said and done, August, whatever date it is, SummerSlam,
20th. Brooklyn,
will be Goldberg versus Roman Reigns.
I think it would be an interesting match. It wouldn't be a 5-minute match like we've seen with Goldberg.
I have to do some navigating of the Brooklyn crowd.
Oh, yeah, you ain't kidding about that.
Those will be, how should we say, those will be rough waters, rough sailing in the Barclays Center.
You thought Brock and Goldberg was bad at Mania 20. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know.
Then again, people got behind Goldberg in this last run, actually.
Yeah, but you're again, I don't know. It's Brooklyn. That crowd is so unique, and they don't like Roman. Well, if anybody does, that's certainly just not them. And I don't know. I think it'd be a good match if they had one. It'd be good for what they could do. Like, I don't think it'd be a 6 and 2.5. I don't know. I can't even talk. It's just throwing me off. It's just a great match.
You were so hung up on the star rating.
What? It's official. It's real. It happened.
All right. Well, what also is real is Josh Eisenberg in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Josh, let's go to you. Roman Reigns, SummerSlam announcement. What's going on?
Thank you, guys. As we all know, Roman Reigns, like you were talking about, is going to make a big announcement regarding SummerSlam this Monday on Raw. You didn't have Roman Reigns this past week on Raw, but you're saving him for one big announcement. And what is it going to be? The world is wondering what it's going to be. Will he call out a champion? Will he want to be the next #1 contender? Will he call out a former World or Universal Champion? Will he call out John Cena? All these options are stirring, wondering what's going to happen. I want to see Roman Reigns call out John Cena. That's the match that I want to see at SummerSlam because I think both men are so polarizing right now, and both men do not need a world championship around their waist to be important come August and come SummerSlam in Brooklyn. Now, Roman Reigns calling out John Cena is very simple. He's the big dog. It's his yard. I understand that Roman Reigns is ruling the place now, especially when guys like John Cena are out for months on end. Roman Reigns has consistently laid the foundation down for an easy yet very complex storyline with John Cena. They don't need to do too much, and you can cross-promote both guys on both shows. If they think Roman and John Cena are your ratings moneymaker, what better time to test that out than now when we're seeing some of the lowest ratings on WWE television. You know, if you want to see Roman Reigns and John Cena, you're going to be on my board. But there's also other quick options. Roman Reigns and Goldberg. I don't get it why, but you can also say Roman wants to be a guy who beats a guy who had the streak. He's already beaten one guy who was known for the streak. Why not another guy? I don't think there's been enough time for the heart to want Goldberg back in the ring. The only other option I can see is if it is a returning Braun Strowman, plant the pieces for John Cena to maybe do something else on SmackDown, but have Roman Reigns, Braun Strowman, and Goldberg, all three men, compete for the Universal Championship. That is, however, if Brock Lesnar gets past Samoa Joe. We'll find out at Great Balls of Fire But Roman Reigns' SummerSlam announcement should spike the ratings, and I'm interested to see what route they go, just like everybody else. That'll do it for us here at Chair Shot Reality. Tweet us, talk to us, get involved in the conversation on social media at Josh Eisenberg 4, at Justin LeBar, I guess at Juicy Steen if you want, and at the Reverend L Hunt. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next week.